Hello everyone, my name's Chrono. Welcome back to more. It's Chrono Plays Pikmin. My throat's still hurting from the last episode of my coughing fit because stuff went down the wrong pipe. I'm sad. That's it. That's something I need to actually really do. I need to set up a doctor's appointment because I told him like stuff gets stuck in my throat when I eat. I think I have a very narrow esophagus, so it's very difficult for me to eat. And I choke on everything, and it's really annoying. It's even harder when you have dentures and things are very difficult to eat anyway. And they gave me a omeprazole, and I took the omeprazole, and it worked. I was able to eat things without no problems, but when I ran out, and that's the problem I kept doing. I kept taking it until it starts working again, and then I stopped taking it. And then it started happening again, and it's like, maybe, just a little thought process. How about we take it until I run out, or just take it generally every single day? Because omeprazole, you can just get it over the counter. I gave him one more. Let's get going. We have to try to get 35 Pikmins to get that. Oh my god, you guys are so slow. Anywho, something I want to do this weekend because I saw my Sense Bond. It just made me think about that. I'm going to rearrange my room so I can have it set up that my computer is in a good place. I can have all my consoles in their place so they're all not plugged in. I can just easily plug them in and access to all of them. And they're not just a clutter mess on my floor. I love all things. Oh, that's going to be one problem I have to figure out, but that's a figure out later kind of thing. So it's just some things I gotta do, because when I stream and I have my webcam, I'm looking to where my TV is. Granted, I can play through my Elgato, because it actually is 1-to-1, so it's not that big an issue. But it is one of those things where I kind of need to... Wait, where did my Pikmins go? Oh, they got left behind over here. But the reason I thought of that is because my Sense Ball is just right there, and I kind of want to move it so my cats don't play with it, because it is a wire, and they're going to be like, oh my god. One of my cats is already playing with my Wiimote strap. While I'm trying to... So if you see me well, my hands kind of shake sometimes, but if you see me do this all of a sudden, that's because, well, right now they can't do that, because I have the thing over there. Can you guys hurry up? It doesn't matter how long this day is, because as soon as we go into the next location and then leave, it will change. Oh, because that's also something I want to move, is because my Elgato's in the middle of the floor. So when something touches it, it's just going to cause the whole thing to break. So I'm trying to rearrange my room so it's a lot more better. I will say, no, we should grab that now. I guess we can do that. Oh, we need one of you guys. Oh. Let me re-situate my thing. That was terrifying. There was not really a knot, but my thing's twisted at the bottom, and the cat decided to play with it and put her head through it. And I'm like, oh, stop pulling it. So I yanked, not really yanked, but I pulled it upwards, and I noticed, oh, it's wrapped around her neck. So move that. If you guys would stop, please. Thank you. Granted, I could just sit like this and be completely fine. Okay. Let's bring these back, and then we'll have as much, and then we deal with that. So while we wait for... Actually, we'll do this. Have Olimar walk back once we deal with this. Go. So... Aside from... Oh yeah, I gotta keep track of time, because right now it's 10:30. Today's Wednesday, so I do a thing on Wednesday for my streams, which is Reaction to Wednesday. It's not gonna be something that's gonna stick around forever, I might change it to like whenever I do stuff every once in a while, but I could do it every Wednesday. It's not that big of an issue. It's a chill, like, hour to 2 hour stream, but it's gonna be me just watching a bunch of K-pop stuff and stuff like that. There's a new show that came out recently called K-pop. It's when K-pop artists join with like modern, like American audience and make American songs into K-pop songs. Cool concept, and I want to watch it, but a problem is like, oh, should I just? But of course, with streaming services and streaming TV shows, it's not really allowed, so something I have to look into. All right, once this gets done, we can actually just do all things on this. There we go, Dunzo. Actually, recently I started playing Skyward Sword again. Because that's one of the games I want to beat, and I have it on my list of games to complete. For this month, technically it was last month. And that's what I want to do, and I started playing it through it again. Having fun. I just got past, I don't remember what the thing is called. But one of the things is like super cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Get all as much treasure as we possibly can, because this is literally going to be the end of what we can do today. I mean, that's all of it. We don't have any more. Oh, we don't need. Alright, there we go. You guys should be fine. And then Olimar, you stay it there, Louie. Because we're about to go into a new mechanic of this game, and once we finish it, it will end the day automatically. So we want to do as much as we possibly can and above ground. Oh, yeah, spoilers, it's underground. As you can see, oh man, there's water here. We have red Pikmin, so obviously we can't do anything here. So we have to wait till later when we get blue Pikmin to break down this thing, and then there's like a thing that we can break that drains the water, but that won't be until we get blue Pikmin, so yeah. So yeah, reds. Let me just say, reds are the worst Pikmin in this game, in my opinion. Now you might be saying, what? They have that 1.5 extra damage. And they're immune to fire. Yes, but that's really about it. Blue Pikmins are still really useful. Because just water not being a problem is really useful. Now, it's just like, well, if there's fire, then you can't go through it. Most fire hazards you can break, so you can break them, and then when your Pikmins catch on fire, you just whistle them back, so it's not that big an issue. But yellows get a huge buff in this game. So there's a new hazard just for if you have fire and water. So what does yellow get? Electricity. In this game, electricity instantly kills all your Pikmin that touches it. So if there was like a gate right here of electricity, if I was supposed to do like this, the moment they touch it, they would just die. So yeah. Okay, you guys not being flowered is really annoying. Alright, once we get right here, new mechanic. Intriguing, warm air is welling up from this hole in the ground before you. Could you lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expression of unease. Do not fear, the leader of the group of Pikmins will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod 2. Approach the hole and press A and jump in. Yeah, my stream's gonna be around 11. Emergence Cave. But not 11, it's gonna be 1 o'clock because that's what time I get off since I'm not here today. I didn't go to work today because I requested the rest of this week off. Plus Monday of next week, so I only have to work 3 days next week. Still useful. And getting a 6-day weekend, really useful. But yeah, normally I get off at 1 o'clock, so the person who wants to watch my reactions, they have to wait till they get off, which is also 1 o'clock. And I will probably set up all my streams and stuff like that. Alright, we got treasure. We got some enemies. There's a challenge I thought about doing, but I might not do it. Which was try to pay off the debt with only using enemies. Yes, now you can't gain any more Pikmins, but what will happen with enemies like this... Oh, we have to get the 7-up. 7-up! Name? Quenching element. Emblem. I don't know, I said element. Wow. I actually considered doing Luigi Mansion, but I couldn't figure out how to set up my recording for GameCube. And eventually I did do it, so I was like, cool. But I think when I do those games from now on, I'm going to stream it through OBS, so anything that happens is going to be shown on the capture, and it shouldn't desync anything. But yeah, if you try to get the beasts and stuff, they are worth money, but they're not worth that much. Like, that is only worth 2. So it's not really useful to do that. Yahoo! Name? Citrus Lump. I think after I get done with these recordings for today, which probably just gonna be day 1, 2, and possibly 3 of this game, which will probably be like 11 o'clock, I would upload the videos I want for tomorrow, which I don't have one of them, so I have to render that. And then once it hits 1 o'clock, I will set up the stream and get everything golden. And then tomorrow, I'm going to stream as well, until I complete Demon Souls. Yeah, until I complete Demon Souls. Which should not be a lot long, because all I have to go through is 3-1, no, all of World 5, then go back and do 3-2 and 2-2, and then I should be good. Anyway, when you get to the final floor, you get this thing that sounds like the Bomberman thing when you're about to fight a boss, like do 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 do. Well, and also if a Pikmin's about to get eaten and kill the enemy before it finishes eating, you won't lose. Now this is a big treasure. We're gonna call it Big Treasure. It's not called anything. These big treasures like this are stuff that will help us in the long run. Yeah, even 100 Pikmins will not do it. We don't have 100 Pikmins. 101? That's physically not possible. Well, we're never going to be able to get that one. Which sucks, but oh well. I guess we can't go for 100%. Also, I'm not going to bring back every enemy because they're not worth much. You can pay off the debt, but it's like, do I really care that much to do that? Say hello to the new and approved Candy Pop Buds. Whatever will they produce? We haven't seen this color before. You can only go 5 inside, by the way. Oh, this is new. Amazing. A purple Pikmin has hair. It's quite shocking. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Lamar. It must be entirely a new type. Transformation Pikmin by tossing them. So yeah, purple Pikmins can only be produced underground. So if you want them, you have to, well, get them. So yeah, when it comes to reds, their only use for me is literally producing these new Pikmin. So as you can see, they are very, very slow. so slow that even if they were flowered, they are as fast as these guys. So what about purple Pikmins? Let me pick one up. So they're heavy. If there was an enemy, I would showcase it. You can throw them and they will lock on and slam on it and stun them, making killing enemies super fun when you have a whole bunch of these. They also count towards 10 Pikmin. So 10 of these will be 100, and then we can just grab the rest of it. So yeah, you would need 10, or 11 technically, purple Pikmins to take this back. Spoilers, there is a treasure that requires you to have 100 purple Pikmin. It makes sense, it's a weight, and they're heavy, so you need 10 of them to be able to carry it. While they're doing that, we're gonna go back. Oh, as best we can. Can we get there in time? Who knows? Go, 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 go. Go. Louie, can you make it in time? Almost. Yeah, when you get one of these like sparkly things in the background, like, ooh, you get the spherical atlas. These are like gear equipment that can upgrade things. We got the sphere chart. So now, we can press plus. Now we can leave. Yeah, the sound you just heard in the back, that means you got everything for that floor. There's a thing we can get later that will basically show us if there's stuff in the treasure now. But yeah, if we go to items, these are all of the upgrades that we can grab. There is stuff. Yeah, we want to try to get as much of all these as we possibly can. And they're going to be really useful. And there it is. Outstanding water is shooting out the geyser with incredible force. And off we go. And it does not matter where your Pikmins are as long as they're... You can get it to the end. Also, I think there's a hidden song that plays when you stay on this menu for 3 minutes. I'm not gonna do that, so... Yeah. So that unlocks a new area for us. In the first game, we had to get a number of parts. In this game, we just had to find the chart to be able to do it. Usually, they give you everything you need to do before you can do that. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent. We'll celebrate your first successful Splunking expedition. You have gathered a large amount of data that needed in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the president tonight, detailing your progress. And it ends the day automatically. Olamar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. No. Yeah, it just ends the day, so anything you didn't do above ground before we went down there, you're gonna have to wait till later. Today's report. We earned a good whopping 6,500 or 658 buckaroonies. And we lost no Pikmin. Technically we lost 10 because we need to get rid of 10 to make 10. But those don't count because they don't technically die, you just transform them. But there you go. Mel. Baby stops first, Olamar. Plan rolling. Don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hokatit saving alone. After all, besides, there's nothing left to repose. Oh, please do. Please hurry. We don't know how long we're gonna have. But that is it. And now we have a new area unlocked. And that is Awakening Wood. We'll go to Awakening Wood in the next episode. See you guys later.